So this is the little fiddle tuner made by Dario. You can see it's got a little on button there, and it's got this just clamped there like that, and you can lock it in place just with that switch there. So we'll just put it onto the fiddle. There's the fiddle. It just goes on there like that. Push up the little clamp until it's snug, and then flick the switch down, and it's fairly solid. And you can look at it then like that. So if we turn it on, you can see there it comes on like that, and it's just reading something there like that. So the strings are E, A, D, and G. So when we flick those strings, we should see that note coming up on the tuner. So let's try A. So A is coming up there, and E, D, and G. So I'm going to knock it out of tune a little bit with these fine tuners, and I'll show you how you can see how it tunes up. So if I go with the G and I just loosen it off and I flick it again, you can see there the lines on the left hand side going all the way down into the red. That tells me that it's way too low, or also called flat. If it's flat, it's too low. If it's sharp, it's too high. So that's way too low. So I need to turn this little screw here on the fine tuner and keep checking it. And what I'm looking for is two little blue lines, one on either side of the G, just like that. Same with the D. D is pretty good there. There's no greens or reds. A is pretty good. If I knock the A down a little bit, you'll see it again. Now it's flat. And if I go too far the other way, actually that's pretty good there. I'll go a little bit further. Now you see it's too sharp. It's gone up too far to the right there. So I need to bring it back down a little bit, just unscrew it. Still too high. Getting there. And that's pretty good there now. There we go. See the little blue lines on either side? That's what we're looking for. Just one thing about the fine tuners. You'll see there, they're little screws that push down levers that pull the strings to tighten them. So just be careful about screwing them down all the way, because you don't want to be in a position where the lever digs into the wood in the fiddle. So just keep an eye out for that. And have a look at your setup and make sure that it's alright. That's the bridge right there that the strings are sitting on. It should be centered in the fiddle, and it should be in line with the notches on the F holes. So you can see the two notches there. The bridge should be in line with that, so not too far forward or too far back. That's it. So that's kind of good enough for fine tuning. If it's very out of tune, you may have to use these tuners up here, these pegs. Again, nothing to be afraid of, just be careful, don't twist them too far. So let's say if I use one of these to bring my D down, first of all I'm going to just check here that it's not screwed all the way in, which it isn't. That's good. So I'll just bring my D down here. So that's way down. See that? So you see the the tuner there is not even registering D, because what it's seeing is a C sharp, which is the note below D, and it thinks that I'm looking for a C sharp, but it's too sharp. But actually I'm looking for a D, so it's too flat for the D. Now it's probably gone too far for me to use this. If I screwed this all the way in, it probably still wouldn't get far enough, and it might even dig into the fiddle. So I need to go up to the tuning peg. So that's the tuning peg there for the D. You can follow it with the string, so you can see which string is attached to which peg. So again, with these, they can be quite stiff, but just be a little careful. Don't turn them too much in one go, just little bits at a time. So I'm going to bring that up just ever so slightly. And you can see there now it's registering a D, but really, really flat. So I'm going to go a small little bit more. That's looking much better. In fact, I hardly even need to use this fine tuner, but I will a little bit, just to get it up to the nice two blue lines. There we go, just like that. So that's the sound the strings should make. And if you just check it every time you go to play it, make sure it's still in tune, and give it a little tune up. If it's not, then you'll be fairly good, and when you're playing, then you'll be hearing the right sounds when you're playing. That's all. And then when I'm finished, then I just turn it off. That's it.